everybody. My name is Jeremy with CANI Property Management, and sitting to my right is the beautiful and talented.
Angelia Rock with CANI Property Management.
There we go. And today we're here to talk to you about.
Oh goodness, this is a good one.
Oh, yeah?
What is something that investors obsess over but really doesn't matter?
Property management fees.
Go figure. No, seriously, you think that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I think the biggest question that I hear is, well, I can't afford you. No, you cannot. You cannot. You cannot not afford us. I
Right.
think a lot of times um, we've heard from other property managers. It's like documented at this point that typically property management companies can get higher rent, and in the
And something
process,
like 15% lower is what for
yes,
rent by owner gets.
right. And so when you just take a look at that, I think an example, let's just do easy math, $2,000 rental. Let's say the property owner was going to rent it at 1,800. We rented at 2,000. We just bumped it up 200. There go with, let's say, our lowest plan, which is 129 a month.
Hmm.
They're making money. They're making money.
And doing less work.
Right. So I think the other obsession over this is letting it go.
Yeah, I mean, some people just have that, they're like, "Oh, we do it now and we're used to it and what else are we gonna do at that time?"
Right.
And at the end of the day, I say this all the time. I feel like I say this all the time. I feel like just I should be wearing my parrot shirt right now. Bah, bah, bah. Um, a good property manager will save you more money than they will cost you. Because hypothetically, let's just say you tried it on your own and you put it up for rent. Okay, great. The amount of exposure you're going to get compared to a professional property manager is going to get is more than likely going to get that property rented 30 days faster than you. So that's 1 month's rent. If we do a lease only, it's just 1 month's rent. But if we manage the property as well, at the time of this recording, it's $1,250 to lease the property.
In
So that's
September of 2025.
there you go. So that's you doing none of the work, none of the showings, none of the pre-qualification, none of any of that, right?
And that's
1,000.
just the front end.
Yeah.
That doesn't even include the ongoing. I mean, I guess here's the way I look at it is if you had a business, right, which your rental property should be your business. You have a business and or you're going to go work for a business. Let's just switch it this way. So you're going to go work for a business and you're going to work 24/7, 365 days a year, and you're only going to get paid $129
$129 a
a
month.
month. Is that worth your time? Is that worth the time setting up all of the processes and procedures? Is what are you going to do when you go on vacation? So the obsession, I think, is
10 backups.
right. We talk to a lot of people that self-manage and mad respect for them because it is uh, diving into this industry has definitely been eye-opening. But with that being said, I hear people they're tired. They want to be able to have someone that they can trust and hand it off to, but they get stuck with I don't want to pay somebody else to do what I know I can do.
And the bottom line is anyone can. I received a maintenance call that came in yesterday. It was a water heater. Called up 4 plumbers, got 2 quotes, spent about 4 hours on it on my Saturday. Do you want to spend your Saturday doing that? That's the question, right? Ultimately, it comes down to this is your life and you get to create it. That's the wonderful thing about it. So at the end of the day, if that sounds fun for you and that's what you want to do, then do that.
And
There's no.
obsess all over it. But I
Yeah.
don't think you got into real estate investing to have a whole nother job. You probably got into real estate investing for freedom. And whatever that freedom looks like for you, whether it's having enough money in the bank to do the things you want to do or buy the things you really want, or
Travel.
just simply having the time, the freedom could be time. And the price for time is truly immeasurable. So to me, again, I
Well,
agree
here
with
it's
you.
129 a month.
To me, I would agree that it definitely is the property management fees that investors obsess over the most.
Right. And it should be the vacancy and the maintenance, right?
Hmm.
Vacancy, our typical vacancy when everything goes according to plan is 1 week per year. And our typical maintenance is probably somewhere 15 to 25% below what you can get. because the average investor manages anywhere from, 1 to 10 properties or so, and they're not going to be able to get the discounts that we can from sending out the constant work that we give to our vendors.
Our vetted vendors at that.
Yes.
All right, great. Well, thanks so much for answering that. And until next time.
I know.